What's up, everybody? I'm going to give it a chance to get started here. Trying to check and see if YouTube sees me yet. I'm using StreamYard. There we go. Looks like YouTube is live. StreamYard is live. All right. Give it a few seconds for some folks to come in. Chris and Larry Homestead, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Thank you for joining. I'm not gonna mislead anybody to believe that I'm extremely prepared for this lunch update. But thanks to my wonderful, beautiful wife, I do actually have lunch. She's putting me on a diet, y'all. Look at this. These are the kind of snacks I'm getting these days. I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong, because she'd probably watch it too. Raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries, which actually is one of my favorite snacks. But I always know when Michelle's putting me on a diet when that becomes my snack for lunch. Mr. Boots and Bounty, Stephen, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Good to see you. And then the snack sticks and cheese. Then she made me a wrap in there too. So thank you guys for joining. I just decided that I would keep up with the regular doing this on Wednesday. I created. You guys are going to just have to bear with me because this is like the third time now that I've done a live and created the live. Wait, you aren't prepared. So that's me. If my wife was here, if Michelle was on here, Michelle, if you're on here, feel free to jump in and tell them the truth. But I am very much a ready, shoot, aim kind of guy. It just tends to be how I am about everything. Rebecca Davis, hello. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part of the Wednesday Lunch Live Off the Farm update. Guys I work with were trying to get me to go to lunch today. And I'm like, no, I can't do it. I already scheduled a live. But what I was saying was I scheduled the live on YouTube this morning because I realized this morning when I got up that I hadn't scheduled it yet. And then I remembered once I got to work that I needed to put it on StreamYard instead of on YouTube. So then I canceled that live and started another new one, which when Michelle and I did the live from the house that one time, it kind of messed that all up when I did that because I created two different streams and I just had it all screwed up. So anyway, thank you guys for being here. I did want to just kind of run down the updates of what all is going on at Fugate Farms. I know I've got quite a few comments, people asking questions about some of the different animals, people wanting updates on where everybody's at. Keep looking for my hat because I don't look good on camera without my hat on, y'all. So y'all will just have to bear with me. I could go in the closet over there and grab a hat out of the swag bag, I guess, but no, we'll save that for later. Anyway, I've had a lot of questions, people wanting to know, so I'm just going to kind of run down the list. I told the story last week of the two chicks and the problems that we ran into with them. I am happy to announce to you all that we have made it an entire week with no more chick problems, no more you look fine. I had a crazy hair on my live this morning. I'm talking about I'm like a couple months behind on a haircut. Steven, it's right over here. So just I'm gonna get to that. That's the one thing that I did that I'm prepared for. So anyway, no chick problems in the last week. They're growing like crazy. In fact, we have taken all of the 16 baby chicks. Garden Table with Heather Lynn, good afternoon. Hello, how are you? Thank you for joining. I've taken all 16 of the baby chicks. I've put them all in the main chicken coop, chicken run, inside the fence, inside the poultry netting that we've got there, and everybody is just getting along great. So I'm super happy to see that. Now I will say the chicks are not, well, they're not exactly going up in the coop at night yet. They still kind of hang out in their little chicken tractor and roost over there. So eventually I'm going to have to get the chicken tractor out of there, move everybody into the coop. But I've got to build a bigger coop anyway. So the fact that they're kind of separated right now is not a problem to me. I'm okay with that. We have both the mug and turkeys this morning from the post office. I'm wondering if that is directed towards somebody else. Anyway, getting distracted again. Hang on. I got to show y'all something. So if any of y'all were a part of the, okay, yeah. So Mr. Boots and Bounty Steven sent a mug to Chris and Larry. That's awesome. So if any of y'all were a part of the live that my wife and I did at the house a little while back, you would know that there was a conversation. She won a mug on Boots and Bounty Homestead. See, I've been so disconnected with so much stuff that I didn't even know you gave away a mug, Steve. I would have been in on that giveaway if I could have. Anyway, we did that live, and it was right about the time that my mind's going blank. Anyway, Leanne, and I can't remember her channel name, was making Mennonite Farmhouse. She had just released or was getting ready to release her video on the Hawaiian buns. And anyway, through an odd exchange of commentary, I joined Steven's live the next day. And you know how the chat could get to moving when there's a lot of people in there. And Leanne, Mennonite Farmhouse, Hawaiian rolls. There you go. Anyway, the chat got to moving, and Steven had asked if my wife had found any of those Hawaiian buns at the store, because we got talking about the buns. Quite a ways later in the chat, I made the comment that my wife got some today. And it was apparently a little bit out of context at that point in time. So inside story, inside joke. Next thing I know, Steven is telling me that he's got me a shirt. Susie Jacobson, how are you doing? I'm just getting dressed here. Don't mind me. By the way, this is a good quality shirt. So our church makes shirts, and they're the same brand as this. And I love this brand of shirt because they actually fit over my big rear. Listen, shirts don't fit me right, okay? Especially when I'm putting them on over other shirts. This would fit a lot better if I didn't have two shirts on. Pull my collar out. Got some buns. Hang on, I'm gonna model the back too if I can get it in the screen here. Boots and Bounty Homestead. So there you go. Now I look like a goober. There we go. That's a little less goober. So thank you, Steven, for sending that to me. This will be worn in multiple videos. I just want you to know that I do like the shirt and was glad to see the brand of shirt that it was. So anyway, back to my farm update. If anybody was wondering, Sophie has put on some weight since we've had her back. I've been giving her alfalfa every day. And we also put her on Power Punch. And so I've been giving her that. We started giving it to her every day, and we've kind of backed off to about every other day. Bushwhacker Mountain Co. TV, thank you for joining. Good afternoon. Is it afternoon where everybody's at? I'm sure somebody is still morning, but I'm saying afternoon. It's afternoon here. So anyway, but Sophie is putting on some weight. She is starting to look better. When we first got her, they had just pulled the babies off of her, and you could see down her spine and her ribs and everything. You can't see that anymore. I wish I was a better YouTuber and had my camera in the belt, so I could be quick draw McGraw when some funny stuff. Those are the premium shirts and only ones we use for our t-shirts. These are good shirts. I like these. I always am kind of leery of just a regular old 100% cotton. You wash it the first time and then it fits a toddler. But still morning here, 10 a.m. Kristen, where in the world? Oh, you guys are out in you're Arizona, right? So yeah, it would be 10 a.m. there because you guys don't do quick draw McGraw. See, I know my old school Western terminologies, but I don't carry my camera like with me all the time. I may have my phone with me all the time, and I pull it out a lot. But Sophie is creating problems on Fugate Farms. I just want you guys to know that she does not ever stay in her pen. And I'm trying to get the fencing done so that I can move them out. We are Pacific for half the year and Mountain for the other half. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But I kind of like the fact that you guys don't back to live see the whole shirt. Casey. Oh, is Casey on here? I didn't know she was even on here. Oh, yeah, she's right there above that. Hey there, Chris and Larry. I saw Boots and Bounty and just was putting a mister in front of all of it. Here you go, Casey, just for you. There you go. Anyway, so Sophie has become quite the escape artist. I wish I could have videoed it. I was too far away. I was on the mower, and I looked over. Caden was putting Sophie back in the enclosure, and within minutes, less than probably 2 minutes, she went. And I've gone and put new T-posts in and fixed the yes, just for me. Thank you. I think right now it's probably one of a kind, and I'm okay with that. I like it. But so I've gone through and fixed the fence, put new T-posts in and wired it up and tried to strengthen the fence and everything. Caden puts her back in the enclosure, and within less than 2 minutes, I look over and she is climbing a tree that just happens to be, the fence runs right up against the tree. She's climbing the lower branches of the tree and just kind of rolls herself over the fence out into the pasture. I don't mind her being out in the pasture because I want her to be out there. I want her to eat all that stuff down. But I'm like, are you serious right now? Just put her back in the enclosure. And she was back out. Rowdy never got out of this enclosure for a year before we got Sophie. But guess what? Sophie leaves, so does Rowdy. So then I turn around and there goes Rowdy. And he's trying to climb up the tree. Now he's a little healthier. And by healthy, I mean kind of overweight. I don't think he's overweight, but he's stocky. He's a stout goat. Anyway, he doesn't climb trees very well, so he didn't get out that time. But so to continue with see you guys. Have a good lunch. Bring me back something pretty. That's the guys I work with. They're just going to lunch. So anyway, to continue on, Rowdy also doing plenty healthy. Hefty. That is exactly right. He is a hefty goat. I don't know if I've told you guys, but Tico, since I'm moving on through my update of everybody, Tico has decided that he likes alfalfa cubes. So if any of you guys have ever fed like horses or goats, I guess you could feed them to sheep, or I don't know, apparently you can feed them to dogs, because I take those and I break them down and I throw them in the little feeder trough for Rowdy and Sophie. And I kept turning around the other day and Tico was running away. And I'm like, I thought I just put one of those in there. And I look up and come to find out Tico likes alfalfa cubes, which to me is odd that a dog would want to not. And I know like if they get their stomach upset, they'll go eat grass or whatever. But this is like regularly. If I throw alfalfa cubes out, Tico takes them too. So Tico is doing well also. The fencing update, I've got a video in the can. I just have not had a chance to finish it yet. We're probably right at 75-ish% done with the fencing. And so if I can get it finished this weekend, then we will be getting the horses probably within the next week or so, I would imagine. I'm kind of debating right now on what to do Saturday, because Saturday, I know like Stephen and Casey, I know you guys know about, like, maybe everybody on here does. I don't know, but I know I've heard Stephen and Casey talk about it on some of their lives. The Shoot Dang Ranch meetup, that's actually this Saturday, and it's here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I really want to go to that. I also really have a lot that I need to get done. And if I take a Saturday, Saturdays are difficult. And if I take a Saturday, and don't work on the fence, that really puts us behind a whole nother week. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I may try to get up early and get as much fencing done as I can, and then end up going to it. So if any of you guys are going to be at the Shoot Dang Ranch meetup, that's the Crockers are putting that on. Shoot Day meetup, everybody just come in the afternoon, evening. And we don't what? I'm missing something. And we don't have a lot going on. Are you guys coming to that? Yes, you are. That's right. I forgot. See, I'm getting it all confused. I know you guys didn't come to the Okie Homesteading Expo. It's all running together on me. Have stuff to do. Yes, that's I kind of figured that's what you're talking about. You guys are coming down for that? Just come in the afternoon, evening. I mean, it's right down the road from my house, so I almost kind of feel stupid if I didn't go. But I don't know. We still have a ton going on, but making the trip to Shoot Day. All right. Okay, listen, Stephen, hang on. Listen, look, I'm going to do this right now. I'm gonna text my wife. Are you on the live? I'm guessing that's a no. Gotta come see our friend. Absolutely, and I would be wearing this shirt. Days, weeks, and months all run together. Susie Jacobson. I could not have said it better myself. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I go to the Shoot Dang Ranch meetup, I'm gonna be repping Boots and Bounty. We are coming Friday night and staying until Sunday morning. So what are y'all doing Friday night? I'm just asking. It happens to be hometown right here for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe need to go do dinner or something. Y'all ain't getting me out going line dancing. I can't do it. I ain't going to the club. I ain't doing it. I gave up that stuff a long time ago, and I get in trouble when I do. So don't even be trying to do that. You're driving Friday night. Well, that makes a lot of sense too. We won't get there till after 10. Well, fast food works too. Hit a drive-through. Please go. We won't be able to get out there, so I have to live through everyone else's visit. So, okay. All right, we are going to line dance at the hotel. Bet we're going to line dance at the hotel. My wife has not responded to me, which tells me she's not on the live. What I was going to try to say was you guys need to all pressure her to go. And if you pressure her to go, then, of course, I will get to go. If you don't pressure her to go, same here, Chris and Larry Homestead, I may do like a little pop-up live from the Shoot Dang Ranch meetup if I get to go. I'm going to have to break free. I can just tell I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to break free and just go and check it out. Actually, this will be the first time that I've ever gone to a YouTube meetup. So tell her she's got to come meet me. Well, she should. I agree that she needs to come meet you, Casey. It will be great exposure for your channel and Caden. And I think if I go, Caden would want to go. And I've got stickers on order that won't be here in time. I've got shirts on order just for like me and Michelle that won't be here in time. In my wonderful preparation that I didn't do, I'm basically running behind already. And be ready for the cameras and phones. That's kind of what you want. But that's why I wanted to have a shirt on. So I wanted to have a shirt on that would say, like, Fugate Farms and YouTube logo or something, so people would go look for it. And then if I meet people, I've seen how the lives work. Hey, this is so-and-so from Fugate Farms. Go check them out. Or this is so-and-so from Boots and Bounty Homestead, whatever. And, that's cool because we're bringing shirts, stock, products with us. See, you're prepared, Stephen. That's the difference. It was a shock to us. Yeah, it'll be a shock to my wife, honestly. Michelle does not I wouldn't say she doesn't like we're on a live stream at our church every Sunday. So we're in front of cameras all the time, and she's on the channel and does stuff. But you walk into a public setting and everybody's got some form or another of a camera. That can be kind of overwhelming, I'm sure. So, but I do know, like Paragon Ridge Ranch, I know is going to be there. They run the feed store right by my house, so I talked to them about it the other day. I know they're planning on being there. There's going to be a lot of people there, and I know that like MT Homestead, I'm sure they're going to be there. We can get Michelle a shirt, so both have a Boots and Bounty Homestead merch. But I'm already repping my one of a kind. I need to lose some weight. Maybe I'm hefty. Maybe it's not Rowdy that's hefty. Maybe it's me. I'm so excited. I haven't seen Chrissy since last year. Miss her so much. They closed the feed store down Saturday because they're going to be there. They're all in on this deal. I'm over here trying to talk about building a fence and y'all getting me in trouble over here because I'm trying to build a fence. I know Jeremy and Chrissy both are going to be there. I think Preston's going to be with them. They're probably going to have like the whole family. Martin S. UK, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for joining. Come on in and make yourself comfortable. If you like water, got me some. Look at this. Look at this. Yours is one of a kind shirt. She can have the OG design. There you go. She's the original gangster anyway. Oop, turning it the wrong way. We're in America here. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. I am in America. I'm just kidding about the cup. Anyway, so for those of you that didn't see it, got my Boots and Bounty Homestead, got some buns shirt. It is not a reference to Sir Mix-a-Lot, although that was how it was perceived when it came up in the chat, which is what ultimately led to the shirt and the inside joke. So anyway, what else? What else is going on? I'm trying to think. If you guys saw any of my shorts this week, you would have saw the Sunday night in the dark finishing up the fence on that one side update, and you might have noticed that Caden is in a shoulder sling again. He broke his collarbone in football this year. Very first game of the year, broke it in the fourth quarter and finished playing the rest of the game because he didn't know it was broke. He just knew it hurt, and then basically missed all the rest of the football season. He's been in baseball now. He's been fine. He got released the very last week of football season and didn't get to play because he was still out. Like he got released right after the game. Like I think the game was on Tuesday and he got released on Thursday or something like that. Anyway, baseball season came along. He's been playing baseball all year long. And then last week, Friday, I think, sitting on the playground and somebody threw a baseball and it hit him right in the collarbone, right in the exact same spot where he broke it last year. So total accident. I mean, like total freak accident that it would have hit him right there. But so, yeah, he's back in the sling. He's got an appointment, I believe, Friday. He's going to a doctor's appointment to have him relook at it. So Michelle has people in her office asked if she was missing a good one, implying that my lives are not always good. Anyway, there she is. I guess the people left her office. All of my lives are good, by the way. Thank you very much. This is a good shirt, by the way. I've been showing it off. Hang on. I'm going to show you all the back one more again. There's the back. Oh, all right. Anyway, so Michelle, everybody's telling me that if I don't go to the Shoot Dang Ranch meetup on Saturday, that I'm not a friend and I'm not a real YouTuber. And I don't know. I can think of all kinds of other things. Well, I'm not on there, so it could be questionable on its goodness. Well, I mean, I'll give you that, babe. It would be better if you would get on here, but I know you won't. Can't wait to see you all Saturday. Thank you, Casey, Steven, everybody. Time to lay the pressure on her. Make her want to show up on Saturday. No, it would be better if you were on here, babe. I agree. I totally agree. By the way, y'all sound like us. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, it's got to be a good thing. Like, you wouldn't point out that somebody sounded like you if you were like, ooh, that's not a good thing. By the way, Michelle got a new job. Michelle can't get your shirt if you don't come Saturday. Yes, keep it coming, folks. Bring it. Michelle got a new job. Michelle works at a cemetery, and that is a great, funny thing, Josh. Hey, I agree. So I'm glad we're on the same page, Stephen. Michelle got a job at the cemetery. Friend of ours was kind of supervisor type deal, and somebody else, the lady that was like the office admin, didn't work out or whatever. Anyway, so Michelle got the job, and I've been like making cemetery jokes all week long. We can't be there, so you have to go, Michelle. Yes, Chris and Larry Homestead. Thank you. I'm assuming this is Chris in here because somebody else said, or no, is it Larry? Because somebody said Chris actually has things to do during the day, and Larry's the one that gets on here during the day. I don't even know. Who am I talking to? Let us live through you, Michelle. I agree. See, she's probably already got all this pressure and decided that she just bounced off and ain't even on here anymore. But so yeah, she's got people in her office. I was going to ask her when she texted me. She said she had people in her office. I was going to ask her if they were dead or alive. Maybe that's too dark. She works at a cemetery. I mean, I gotta come up with like dumb cemetery jokes for everybody. For not everybody, for everything that she says. Anyway, I wanted to check on something. So if you guys will bear with me, I'm gonna switch gears and like get all like kind of serious and everything. Not kind of. This is kind of serious. That's a Steven joke. He said we sounded alike. So I mean, what can I say? Is that super loud when I pound on my desk? Because I just can't help it. I can't help it. So I apologize if it is. I'm not trying to be loud. Hang on. I'm trying to search. Let's see here. So I do want to say this. Chris, Larry did pop in and say hi during the live this morning. He does exist. Okay. So I just wanted to throw one thing out there. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with a channel called Great Farmer Freelance, but I jumped into one at no more loud than Steven slamming the mouse around. He does this right here. Check this out. This is funny. Look right here. I got to move stuff off of my very clean desk. In case he says, stop bouncing the mouse. Stop slamming the mouse. That's funny. Anyway, sorry. I was on a Great Farmer Freelance live the other morning, and he was talking about a young man by the name of Reese Gibson. If you guys would do us all a favor, if you are the praying kind, pray for this young man. I believe he's 13, 14 years old. And he's got some form of leukemia, and he is in the middle of like a 25 or 30-day chemo program right now. He actually subscribed to my channel this morning, which I thought was really cool. But if you guys could keep him in your thoughts and prayers, that would be awesome. Family's obviously going through a lot. He just lost his dad like last year sometime. This is all new to me. I think he's from somewhere in the Hutch, Kansas area. So if you guys would be ever so kind as to just keep them in your prayers. Again, his name's Reese Gibson. Young man's got leukemia. They've had to do a blood transfusion and all kinds of stuff. So it's just been a long, really crappy, sucky situation. I hate cancer. You want to get me fired up in a hurry, get me talking about cancer. I hate it. So yeah, please, if you would. And there is a GoFundMe. It's been up for a couple of years. It's kind of stalled. I think the young man's had cancer for a while. And they're just battling it and going through another round. But anyway, there's a GoFundMe. If you go out there and search for Reese Gibson, you'll find it on GoFundMe. I don't have the link, but Carpenter Self-Reliance, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for jumping in on a Wednesday off the farm lunch update. I guess my wife just decided to bail on us. She has some more people. I can't even make jokes about it. You know, this is the problem with YouTube. Am I allowed to say that? That's the problem. Like everybody gets offended, and I'm just like, you can't offend me, honestly. And so sometimes I say stuff and I don't even think about it, and I'm not trying to be offensive at all, ever. And I guess I'm just telling y'all this to help y'all get to know me a little bit better. But I'm never one that's like trying to offend anybody. And my wife will smack me. She's like, "You can't say that." What did I say? So anyway, I can't make dead people jokes about my wife working at the cemetery because somebody's going to get offended because, you know, somebody died. Well, the Bible says it's appointed unto man once to die. We're all headed there. So anyway, I'm not going to preach at you. Michelle couldn't take the pressure. She couldn't. So that just means that come Saturday, she's no filter, right? We understand. I mean, there you go. What's a filter? I've never heard of one of those. Is this a device? Can you get that on Amazon? Anyway, golly, this is way too much fun for me to be sitting here talking to myself. This is kind of cool. I was thinking about this morning, and I'm just rambling, and I'm probably going to shut this thing down because I gave you guys my update, the farm update. It's still there, and it is Oklahoma tornado season, and we haven't gotten any tornadoes at my house yet, so it's all still there. Animals are all still alive, and everybody's got food and water. So there you go. There's the farm update. The rest of it, I was thinking this morning, isn't it crazy how you get a group of people together in a YouTube type community like the farming and homesteading community and stuff, and like it almost starts, not almost, it starts to feel like a type of family. It's in Okmulgee. It's south. The cemetery is about 40 miles south of Tulsa. But you get in this YouTube community and it starts to feel like family. And where I was listening to a guy this morning talking about how he wanted to travel and come to all these places. And it's like, this is bringing back the YouTube world. Don't get me wrong, there's sides of social media and everything that are bad, but the YouTube world is like bringing back the old school community mindset. It's a joke for you. The cemetery is a joke for me. I might be missing something there. It's a joke for you. It's probably not a joke for them. I don't even know. See, I just chased another squirrel. Now I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, the YouTube community. It's like, this is bringing back the community mindset where I feel like when social media and everything, the joke, where is the cemetery? I don't know. I'll bite. I don't know where. YouTube community is like bringing back the idea of when social media and stuff first came out, it was all about, me, and everything. And now you're starting to see this move. It's in the dead center of town. Oh, that's funny. Here I am just answering your questions. I'm like, well, it's in Okmulgee. It's about 40 miles south of Tulsa. It's in the dead center of town. And people are dying to get in there. Nobody's ever heard that joke before. Anyway, I do love the YouTube community. Casey's officially embarrassed. Well, my wife doesn't like my jokes either. I do love dad jokes. Speaking of dad jokes, if you're ever on Instagram and you don't follow the Earl of Dad Jokes, you need to follow that guy. He's pretty funny. True, I've built some good relationships on here. Not into TikTok. Can't understand it. Yeah, TikTok hasn't, I think there's a place for TikTok. I'm using TikTok right now. I've got one video on TikTok, but I'm trying to use it to see if there's an audience there that can be reached to drive them to YouTube. And I think it's a possibility. I've talked to some other people that have very successfully used TikTok to drive views and audience over to YouTube and subscribers and things of that sort. But I also sometimes start really feeling like they're all very, very siloed. in the sense of TikTok is TikTok, and people that like you on TikTok aren't necessarily going to want to watch you on YouTube, because TikTok is usually a short format video. YouTube may be 10 or 12 minutes long, maybe even longer. Some videos I like to watch are 20 to 30 minutes long, and people from TikTok aren't necessarily going to watch that. Same deal with like Instagram. Most of the people there are wanting to either watch a short reel or a photo, and they may not translate over to YouTube. But I'm trying to kind of, I'm playing with it. I don't know. Or don't tell Steven about more dad jokes. We already can't put up with them now. Listen, dad jokes are important. I'm going to point you to another channel if you like dad jokes. There's a guy by the name of channel by the name of Just a Few Acres Farm. His name's Pete. You need to watch that guy because he drops about 3 or 4 good dad jokes in almost every one of his videos. And it's a great farming video or farming channel too. They do a farm to market deal and very successful. They live and provide all of their what am I trying to say? All of their livelihood off of their own farm. And it's a great channel, very successful channel on YouTube too. But anyways, most of you guys probably already know about him. So anyway, all right. I'm just rambling and not really talking about anything of any, although I'm enjoying myself. I don't want anybody to be like, this guy's boring and unsubscribe me just because I'm boring on live. This is us all the time. So we are the real deal. You know, that's one thing too. We are anti-TikTok. Okay. I just now getting caught up and seeing that. All right, Steven, you got to tell me. So I want to understand why Just a Few Acres Farm. It's a great channel. Why are you anti-TikTok? Because there's a reason behind that, and I'm curious to know what it is, because if it's a good reason, I might need to be anti-TikTok too, and I just don't know. I haven't been educated yet. So I know when TikTok first came out, I think my wife put it on her phone, and within like seconds of being on there, everything that she saw was like lewd and suggestive and just not anything that she wanted to see. However, I've started to see, I didn't get TikTok for several years, and I've started to see like I think there's still a lot of that out there, but there's a lot of other stuff that's starting to become more prevalent in the TikTok world as well. So, but I would definitely be curious to know if you care to share why you say you're anti-TikTok. So, things to be looking out for in the Fugate Farms world. I do have a video in the can about fencing. That's for sure. I have a video that is in the works on the horses. Obviously, we have to have the horses before I can actually finish the video about horses. So there will be a video coming up of we put our shorts on TikTok. And I've heard some people say that you can't take your shorts off of TikTok and put them on YouTube with the TikTok logo in there, because YouTube doesn't like that too. So something to consider there. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. It's just what I've read and seen in videos and stuff. So I will have a video of the Shoot Dang meetup this weekend. So certainly got to be a part of that. I will try to catch some video of Sophie climbing the tree, because it's actually pretty funny. And then I have a plan to put together a garden video. My garden is, well, right now it's non-existent. It's a bunch of seed starts in a tray in the laundry room underneath some grow lights. Caden Fugate, what's up? What's up? Joining the live from school. What's going on with that? So for those of you that don't know, Caden is my son. You'll see him on the channel. We make them in Adobe Premiere Pro and load to YouTube and then TikTok. So no logo transfer. Very smart, Chris and Larry. Very smart. So I do need to put together a garden video. Got lots of tomatoes, broccoli, lettuce, jalapeno peppers, bell peppers. I don't remember what else. But anyway, it's all under a light right now, and I need to start hardening it off and getting it outside. I don't have a greenhouse or anything, so I don't have any way to grow stuff like year round. I mean, Coach King's for fifth period doing nothing because baseball's over. Yeah. So Caden's last baseball game of the season was yesterday, and Coach King is the baseball coach. So apparently Caden has earbuds in and he's joined my live during school. Caden Fugate, need to work on your mom so y'all can come to the Shoot Dang meetup this Saturday. Yes, Caden, the YouTube meetup in Tulsa is this Saturday. So you need to put pressure on your mom. She was in this live just a minute ago, but I haven't seen her in a little bit. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm clipping mustard and kale now. Broccoli will start being ready next week. Okay, wait a minute. Start being ready like what? Because my broccoli like this tall right now. You talking about ready to like harvest broccoli? Did I grow this stuff at the wrong time of the year? I'm not afraid to admit that I don't know everything about gardening. And so I know enough about gardening that I do harvest some stuff every year, but I'm learning every year. And this is the first time I've ever successfully actually had broccoli come up. We tried to grow it last year, but we direct seeded it into the garden and nothing came up. Harvesting broccoli already. Y'all had snow on the ground like a month ago. There's no way you're growing that in the ground. So do you have you're probably gonna be like, well, if you saw my video, I'm so far behind on videos right now trying to watch stuff with people. So if I should know this, I'm sorry, I don't. But do y'all have a greenhouse or something? She's back again. Oh, Michelle. How's the dead people, babe? How's all the dead people treating you? Anyway. So anyway, Michelle, we were just talking about you. Caden's in here, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. Oh, I guess she did. He's in Coach King's class and baseball's over, so he's letting them do that. No, so you don't have a greenhouse. I got to know how you're growing broccoli then. Dead people are good. Good. 20,000 of them, by the way. I wasn't aware there were that many there. So Michelle, people are trying to ask you questions. You have to answer their questions. You can't just leave people hanging like this. This is not very nice. Answer these fine people that are trying to talk to you about Saturday. Casey, talk to me about broccoli. What am I missing here? Outside in the ground, in the snow. Is this a cold weather? Was I supposed to grow broccoli in the winter? Did I totally mess this up? Maybe I did. I don't know. Outside in the ground. Well, I messed that all up. Hang on just a second. I think Michelle left again. She's messing with us. No, she's still in here. Anyway, so what time of year do you plant broccoli? Broccoli is a cold plant. All right, I'm learning. Start seeds in January, plant outside in February. Man, I didn't start seeds till like March, and they're still inside. So, all right, we covered them when the snow was coming. See, that's too much like work. I'm going to guarantee you, if I got to go outside and cover a plant, she gone. That plant is dead. I'm just telling you, that plant is dead. Josh is the line dancer. Wait a minute. As long as he doesn't keep me gone all day, we are good for Saturday. Keep you gone? Where would I keep you gone? Oh, you talking about going to the deal? So hang on just a second. Hold on. We covered them. Josh is not a line dancer anymore. Okay, I done told y'all that was in my past life. I'm planning on getting up and doing some fencing Saturday morning and then going to the YouTube deal like afternoon, evening. We're gonna have to work this out. Starts at 10 o'clock. Is that right? Away from my house gone. So you don't care, just anywhere, right? If you're gone, the dancing will be late afternoon, evening. You have the morning, Michelle. There you go. I don't know who this is trying to call me, but you are interrupting very important business on YouTube right now. Thank you very much. We'll talk to them later. We'll see about that fence. Hey, I've been getting up and working on that fence, y'all. You should see this fence. I got to tell you, I'm kind of proud of this fence. I've built a lot of fence before, but I haven't built this big, this long of a fence. And she's talking about we'll see about that fence. I've been working on this fence. Okay. I worked on that fence in the rain. I worked on that fence in the dark. I worked on that fence in the cold. I've worked on that fence in the hot. It is a pro deal. See that? That's what I'm talking about. We got a pro looking fence. It is. It's doing good. It's doing good. It's looking real good. It'd look a whole lot better if there was a fourth side to it, so it actually made a square and fenced something in instead of right now being like an open-ended corral. So, yeah. Anyway, again, now that I've been educated on broccoli, and I think Michelle is talked into going to the Shoot Dang Fest this weekend. That sounds like me in the garden. Wait a minute. See, this is why the chat messes me up. I'm trying to be the queen of the house, but he making me work on fence. Open box. Open what box? Open box fence. Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's like one end of it just wide open. The neighbor's cows are still in there. That sounds like me in the garden. Caden wants to come Saturday too, Michelle. Yes, he does, babe. That's the truth. Sounds like me in the garden. What sounds like you in the garden? A pro deal or not covering stuff up when the snow's coming? Because those are two very different ends of the spectrum. When it comes to building something, I want to build stuff right. When it comes to rain, sleet, snow, oh, see, that's why I don't have a good garden. See, Casey, that's why I don't have a good garden. Rain, sleet, snow, sun. If I'm building a fence, building a barn, building a whatever, then yeah, rain, sleet, snow, sun don't matter. But if it's like gardening, I don't know. I love to garden. I got to hop off now. Bye, Caden. Bye. Caden wants to just go constantly. That's not a lie. That's very, very true. I don't know, something about gardening. I just don't get out there regularly. Actually, Michelle does really good with the flower beds. We have not really, I would say we haven't really given gardening a fair chance yet. We've tried, but we haven't gone all the way on the garden yet. So I think we're going to do a little bit better this year. Any of you guys ever had Cherokee purple tomatoes? Somebody please tell me you've had a Cherokee purple tomato, because I have not. But Jason at Cog Hill Farms talked about Cherokee purple tomatoes. And so I went I didn't, but Michelle went and found some. And it's my piece. I walk and talk to guys. See, that's pretty awesome. That's what I do when I'm walking the fence line trying to build it, if I'm not throwing tools. And then after I throw the tools, I go back and I try to talk to God again and try to fix all my madness from throwing tools. You already talked about this last live, bro. Yeah, but nobody. Okay, we've got 4 Cherokee purples. I talked about it, but I didn't ask if anybody would ever have them. They are really hardy tomatoes here in Arizona. What do they taste like? Jason at Cog Hill Farm said, "Get to the farm." Hello. Hang on. Hold the phone. Oh, see, I can't even find my notes. I got too many notepads around here. Hang on. Terrible. Is Get to the Farm Sue? I don't know. I don't know because I can't find my notes. Don't know who's who. Yep. Anyway. Tastes like a tomato. It's Sue with Get to the Farm. See, I said Sue. I got it right. I just don't know where I wrote it down at. So Cherokee purple just tastes like a tomato, because according to Jason at Cog Hill Farm, he said they taste like candy. And that's when I said, there ain't no way. But if a tomato tastes like candy, I'm about to end this, because I'm going to eat me some candy. I got some candy right over here. I probably got me some candy over here in this drawer. I'm pretty sure I got some candy down here in this drawer. And if all that candy runs out, I walk down in there in the kitchen and I got some more. Oh, hello. Now I'm breaking stuff. Who's lost? I'm lost. I guarantee you I'm lost. Tastes like a tomato. That's the worst news I've had all day. I was hoping you was going to tell me they ain't strong like red ones can be. Well, that's see that maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. When you said it tastes like a tomato, I kind of got depressed there for a minute because I was just like, I like tomatoes, but he made it sound like it was maybe it was going to taste like a Hershey's Kiss, or I don't know, maybe a Snickers. He said candy. Maybe it tastes like I don't know. I'm trying to come up with some other kind of candy. All right, whatever. Anyway, I got to cut this thing off because I'm just rambling, and you poor souls are just listening to me, just rambling about nothing, rambling about Cherokee purple tomatoes. That actually the plants, those plants are really super hardy right now. They're like the biggest tomato plants I got, probably because we bought them big, didn't start them with seeds. That's the secret. Anyway, all right. If nobody else has any questions or anything, I'm probably going to go. I'm a rambling man. Don't get me singing now. Don't get me singing. Because you know, Lord, I was born a rambling man. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop right there. Anyway. Oh man, my mind is going 100,000 different places right now, and I'm restraining myself. I'm physically holding it in so that I don't. So is Michelle in on coming Saturday? It sounds like she's in. It sounds like we might have to maybe I'll work like 8 to noon on the fence, and then we'll get ready and head down there. I was told that the thing started at 10 and went until whenever that night. So. I'm going to let Michelle answer on whether or not she's in on Saturday, but I think she is. I think she's in. So we will definitely be seeing Stephen and Casey, Boots and Bounty Homestead. By the way, I know I haven't said all this, but I think everybody in here already kind of knows everybody else. But if you don't, go check out all of these channels. Mr. Boots and Bounty, he's got a channel where he does a Grow It Up on Sundays, and then he does a Mr. Boots and Bounty help desk on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, kind of floats around a little bit. Yeah, I'll be there, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. See, she always got to have a way out because it's about to rain. She'd be like, I can't get there. The car won't go over that creek. So anyway, go check out all these other channels too. Boots and Bounty Homestead does a lot of gardening and like canning and stuff, and great channel there. Chris and Larry, I've only seen you guys just a few times, so I don't even know all of what your channel's about yet. Who else we got in here? There's a lot of great channels in here. Get to the Farm, I watched a little bit of that, but I don't feel like I've gotten to know anybody. Martin SUK, don't even have a clue what's about that channel because I need to go check it out because it's on my list of people that I need to go check out, and I haven't checked them out yet. Stephen, I'm slapping the mouse on the counter just for you. Guard the Table with Heather Lynn. YouTube got a great channel. That's another great channel. Did I show up at the end again, digging for health? Well, I can hang in a little bit longer. I can talk. That's definitely something that I can do. You came in at the end last week too, didn't you? I'm sorry. I'm just in rare form today, so I'm over here slapping the mouse and hammering on the desk and throwing candy and whatever, just drinking my water out of my America cup. It's good stuff. It's good soup. Anyway, good grief. I feel like I should cut this off, but Digging for Health just came in, and Andrea. Oh, you know what? Since Digging for Health came in, I should model this shirt again. Hang on. I can't tell you the whole story again. Got some buns. Hang on, I'm gonna show you back. Model back. There you go. Yeah. Michelle needs a boat. Actually, you know what? I got a boat. I got a boat out in the pasture. It's on a trailer. Just shove it off into the creek and We'll use it. Actually, I got a canoe too. We can just put the canoe on one side, and I'll park my truck on one side and park her car on the other side. We'll just push her across in the canoe. Ask her. She loves riding in the canoe. It's her favorite thing to do. She will tell you. She will absolutely tell you. I'm telling you, Michelle, Stephen and Casey are not. They're not going to handle any creek rising. About as good as the half fence. What's about as good as the half fence? The boat that's in the pasture? You know. Oh, or was she saying something about your shirt, Stephen? She said, it's about as good as half a fence. Maybe that's her saying that's only half a shirt because she didn't have one or something. I don't know. Now she's trying to back up and say that it's the boat. The boat is about as good. That boat does leak a little bit. Now my canoe doesn't leak, but Michelle loves the canoe, so we should all just let Michelle go paddle a canoe down the creek. It's her favorite thing to do. Actually, she won't tell you that, but the shirt is awesome. She has to show up to get hers. I agree, and it sounds like she is going to show up. So I just wish that I was more prepared and had my stickers and shirts and everything ready. I can't type as fast as my brain thinks. You're on a phone too, aren't you, babe? Because that's the hardest thing in the world. I got my keyboard here, so I need to order mine now that it says Boots and Batting. Oh, hey, by the way, good grief. See, I'm so scattered. If you guys saw the thumbnail for this live and it said, hey, Rowdy, little goat and everything, that is the shirt design that we just recently did for Fugate Farms. Now, because I'm not monetized on YouTube yet, there's nothing I can do about actually linking it to my YouTube. No, she doesn't like the canoe. He put me in a canoe with 3 little boys. I'm scared to death. They move way too much. It was pretty funny, though. It was really funny. It was super funny. Anyway, so I do have shirts available if you're interested. I don't have any of them yet, but I'm going to go ahead and drop the link down here for you. So we canoe every year with the family. Hey, canoeing's where it's at. Andrea, yes, ma'am. The shirts are on the website. You put the link in your video. I do have it in my video description. I don't know if it's in this description because the live is a little bit different, but I do have the link in my video description, and it's on my channel about page too. So anyway, if you're interested, there's a couple of different shirts. And we're just kind of trying it out a little bit. I tried to mark them as cheap as I could, and I don't even know if they're the good quality ones. I need to go back and look because this one that you sent me, Stephen, is good quality, and I want to get these shirts. I want to make sure that these are the right ones. So I think we did the whatever the higher end one was. So, but anyway, set it as the default info, then it will be on all your videos and so it's set as my default info, but for some reason when I post through StreamYard asks for a description, and I don't know if that overrides what's on YouTube. I haven't figured that part out yet, but it is set as my default. Premium cotton, I think that's what I've got. I have to go back and check. I think that's what I set up my best. But anyways, so Andrea, thank you for checking that out. I appreciate that. That'd be awesome. I'm not even trying to make money on them. It's just fun throwing some stuff out there, and the potential that somebody would want to wear one of my shirts is pretty neat to me. So if you want to do that, that'd be awesome. I did put a little logo on the back too. So anyway, rambling on here, leave StreamYard description blank. It will take on the YouTube. Perfect. See, there you go. That's what I shall do in the future to make sure that it does just that, because I don't know what I set this one up for. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I do need to close this down because even though I said I wasn't going to go very long today and I was only going to do 30 minutes, and here it is, 1 o'clock. My lunch break is over. So I do want to say thank you to everybody that joined in. I really appreciate the support. Really appreciate it. I enjoyed the conversation too. And Stephen, Casey, I will be seeing you guys, as well as will Michelle, as well as will Caden, on Saturday at the Shoot Dang Ranch meetup in Tulsa, Oklahoma. If any of you guys are anywhere nearby and can come, I encourage you to come out. Andrea is placing an order right now for a shirt. Thank you so much. That's awesome. You are officially my first shirt order. Thank you so much. And bye to everybody. Sue, get to the farm. Thank you for jumping in and saying hi. I really appreciate everybody for being here. I'm going to make this a regular thing on Wednesdays, so I'll try to actually post it properly next week so I don't mess it all up on everybody. But anyway, see you guys next Wednesday. If we don't do something else, I may do a pop-up live or something from the Shoot Dang Ranch. Hey, Shane. Unfortunately, my lunch break is over and I'm having to leave right now. You just jumped in. And I got to go. I got to get back to work. So Great Farmer Freelance, another great channel. Go check him out. Does a live every morning. So anyway, I do got to wrap it up. See everybody later. I will be doing this every Wednesday. So I will see you guys next. What? Sorry. Hey, don't be sorry, Shane. It happens. I tune in late for everybody's stuff all the time. So I got to go because I got to get back to work. But anyway, thank you guys for all joining, and we will see you guys on the next one.